Everybody, my name's Aaron Anderson, I'm from Just for Kicks. Today we're going to look at all the different ways in which you can be a defender, so I'm going to give you some different skills that you can use in both close and open-ended spaces. We're going to look at using a variety of different model performers from the game at the current moment and also past legends to help us work our way through the skills. In each task there will be 3 different levels, so it doesn't matter what age or ability you are, you could still take part and give it a go. The main thing is that you have fun and you try your best. So let's get started for warm-up. So for the warm-up, we're going to get used to using both feet and the different parts of each foot. I'm going to give you 4 different tasks and you're going to spend 30 seconds on each. So the first thing, just to get the heart rate up, to get yourself familiar with the ball, just do little toe taps using the sole of each foot on top of the ball. Right then left. 30 seconds, on you go. Now that we've done that, we're going to start combining different parts of each foot. So we're going to start using both the sole and the instep in harmony with each other. So all we're going to do is create a letter V. So it'll just look something like this. Try and get that instep out in front of you. So pull back without the sole and push forward with the instep. Lots of little changes of direction. Try to take it back from the defender and push away. 30 seconds. Right then left, on you go. We're going to go to Spain and we're going to do a skill that Sergio Busquets does quite a lot for Barcelona, and it's called the L. And with the L, what he does, he drags the ball back with the sole of his foot and then flicks it round with his instep behind his standing foot, and that just helps on turn defence into attack. So I'm going to give you 3 options for this. If you're not so confident, you can do it standing, and it looks a little bit like this. So quite simply, sole on top of the ball, drag it back slowly to buy you time, flick it behind the standing leg with the instep, and then you're away. And you would do that with both feet. So again, sole, instep, away. If you're a little bit more confident and you've done that before, what you might want to do is get a marker. I'm going to get trainers, just any object, and just place it down. And you're just going to go like a pendulum round it, right foot, then left foot, doing the L over and over again, lots of repetitions, lots of touches. So for example, something like this. And you would do that over and over again. The final one, if you're really more advanced, we're going to actually make it more game-like, and it's going to involve you checking and scanning over your shoulder as you receive a pass in. So you might need a fence or a wall, or you might use your couch in the house. All you're going to do is play a bounce pass off the wall. As the ball comes back to you, scan to make sure it's clear. With it being clear, we're going to do the L turn to take us away and drive into space. So it looks something like this. Scan, turn, away. So you have got 1 minute, pick your level, standing, the pendulum or the wall pass. How many times can you do that successfully in a minute? On you go. practice we'll see us staying in Spain, and we're going to look at a Spanish legend this time, Andres Iniesta. He also used to play for Barcelona. He did what was called La Croqueta, and that was using both insteps. So again, I'm going to give you 3 levels that you pick the one that's most appropriate for you. First one, if you're really struggling to get the rhythm of it, just on the spot like we did in the warm-up, instep to instep, just get used to passing from one instep to the other. So that's task 1 if you want to do that. If you're a little bit more confident, you might look at the La Croqueta from almost like a standing position. So we'll walk, not standing but walking. So we're going to walk up, so pretending that we're facing up a defender square on, we're going to walk up, and all we do is we pass it across our body with one instep, and then we play it forward with the other instep. It's almost like a double touch, it's quite quick. So for example, just walk through it, so I'm facing the defender up, I'm there. So instep across my body and very quickly driving the other instep forward. So just one more time, we'll just walk through it. So I'm here and I'm there. Okay. If you want to make it even harder though, what we're going to do is you can run yourself through it and then turn and then do it coming back the other way. So we're going to run up there, so around, and then again coming back up there and round. And you're going to run through it. Again, you've got 1 minute to pick your level. Go for it. How well can you do it? Done in Spain, we're going to cross the border and go to Portugal, and we're going to focus on a skill that Cristiano Ronaldo used to use a lot of in his younger years, and that was the step over, otherwise known as the scissors. So again, I'll give you 3 levels. If the scissors or the step over is something you've struggled with before, you're just going to stand and do it on the spot. So all it takes is 2 feet either side of the ball to start with, and all you're going to do is you're going to raise 1 foot over the ball. I just want you to bring the other foot back beside you, so just over in there. So notice the foot that goes over is the foot that's closest to the ball, and with the lead with the outstep over, and then we come back. And once you've got that, you might decide to just do it a little bit quicker, so you're getting lots and lots of scissors in. Notice how my body's quite low as well to the ball. So that's option 1. Option 2, again we've got the shoes out, the marker, whatever it is you've got, and all we're going to do is we're going to walk through it. But this time, once you do the step over, you're going to take the ball away with the outside of the other foot. So if I step over from my right, I'll make sure I take it away with the outside of my left the other way. So I'm going to walk up to the defender, okay, we're there, away on the other side. Notice that when you do it, it's very important that you add in a lot of exaggeration, so really get right low on it to really make the defender think you're going that way, and that will create the space in the other direction. So when I walk up, I'm right over and I'm away with the outstep. And then the final one that you can do, if you really want to challenge yourself, is do a double step over. Okay, you can do this as quickly as you like, and that's just when we go up to the defender, double step over and take it away. So for example, walk up, it's there, and away. One more time, double step over, there, and away. Pick your level, 1 minute, get practicing, on you go. Okay, so now that we've done the scissors, we're going to stay in Portugal and we're going to do a trick done by Nani that he used to do quite a lot in his younger career, and it was called the chop. And the chop involves almost like doing a Cruyff, but you're using it to turn inside somebody. So for example, all you would do is you would take a step forward and using the instep of your foot, you're going to flick it back to come inside. So again, I'm going to give you a couple of options, okay? All you're going to do, if you want to just do it for the first time, you're going to walk up to the ball, one foot, so the foot on the inside is going to go forward and you're just going to chop with the inside to take you inside. Okay, so we walk up to the ball, we're there, and we chop. Okay. The next option that you can do is again to walk through it. Again, we've got our defender square on. When you do the chop this time, they'll try and jump into it. Try and jump into it rather than just walking through it. It's almost like a jump. So we go up, we're there, and we're there, and away. And notice how my body, as I go past the defender, is actually between the ball and the defender. So they're going to get the ball, they need to go through me and can't foul. Okay, so I'm going up to the defender, I jump into it, and I'm in the way of them to take that ball. And then the final one that you could do if you like, okay, quite simply, is we go up to the ball, we chop one way, once you get to the other side, you're chop going the other way. So we go up to the ball, we're there, and we're away. And then again, just straight back into it there, away. And keep practicing over and over again. Try and use both feet. 1 minute, on you go. Going to do is going to see us come back towards England, and we're going to focus on Marcus Rashford, and he uses what's called the elastico quite a lot, something Ronaldinho did when he was playing, but Rashford used it a lot lately, the elastico, and that is when we use very quickly the same foot and it goes from inside to outside or outside to inside. So again, I'll give you a couple of levels. For those that want to just do it on the spot, just get used to using inside, outside, inside, outside. You might just decide to try and get a little rhythm going as you go, and it's lots and lots of soft touches. We're focused on inside to outside, okay? Do it with both feet, okay? Just get a hop to work on your balance. If you need to take the step in between, feel free to do so as you learn to master the skill. The next level that you can do is that you approach the defender, and again we'll walk through it. And what you're going to do is you're going to fake to take the ball one way with the instep and very quickly curl with the outside the foot round the ball and take it the other. So when we go up to the defender, we show them the ball, we tease them, and then we're away. So we make them think that we're going to go one way very quickly. It's very, very quick. It's important to do it quickly. Outside takes it the other. Again, notice that I'll put my knee down to really pretend that I'm going to go that way before I flick it. So I'm there, and I'm away again. Okay, so that was the second level. The final one's the most difficult, and that's when it goes outside to inside. Okay, so you're like that, and all you're going to do, go up to the defender, face them up, you tend to go outside very quickly, use the instep to take it the other way. So we've got the defender, it's there, and away. Show that one more time. Go up to the defender, and we get away from them. Okay, so 1 minute, take your time, get practicing. next task, we're going to stay in England. We're going to use a skill that Jadon Sancho uses quite a lot. Okay, it's when he comes over the ball and he flicks it back. Okay, so it's a case of this time, rather than stepping over the ball, we're actually going across our body with our foot, and then we flick it back with the outside. So again, different levels. For those who want to do it for the first time, who's just getting used to it, just walk yourself through it. So all it would be is taking, I'm going to use my left foot here, I'm going to go across the ball and then out with the outstep. Okay, so we'll do it again. So across and over, outstep away. And again, get used to doing that with both feet. So there, there. Okay, so Jadon Sancho, quite a lot, he might fake the cross or shoot, and he comes the other way using outsides and takes it away from the defender. Again, we're going to face up the defender here. All we're going to do, okay, we're going to walk up to the defender, we're going to fake to go one way, and then take away the outstep. So it might be that we're faking to put a cross in, it might be that we're faking to get a shot away. We're going to throw them by pulling that leg over, then flicking it away the other way. So I'll walk up, I'm there, and I'm away from my defender. And then the very last one, what you're going to do, we're going to go in between the two obstacles this time. So we're doing it a couple of times. I'm going to go up, so I'm up to my defender, I'm there, I'm away, I'm there, and I'm away. So pick your level, 1 minute, get practicing. Having done that, we're now going to turn our attention to France, and we're going to look at a move that Kylian Mbappe does quite a lot, and he utilises his speed to help him get away from defenders here. And it's quite simple really. What he does is he fakes to go one way and he just takes it the other, but he does a real good body swerve to unnerve the defender and unbalance them. So all we're going to do to start, again, if it's something you've never done before, just get used to, like we did in the warm-up, going side to side. Okay, just getting your balance right, putting all your energy onto one leg. Okay, and just get used to that movement, because that comes in handy with the skill. And remember, it's 1 minute per task. You might do that for the first 20 seconds just to build your confidence up, and then maybe try the next one, which is this. So when we go up to the defender this time, we're going to fake to go one way and just simply take it the other, but we use the outside of the foot. So similar to the step over, the foot that takes it away goes on the outside. So if I fake to go right, for example, so I'm there, I'm away to the outside. Okay, and I'll do it again, just going the other way. Notice how it's the outside takes it away, and again, a common skill that we're seeing is that we go right down to get the defender unnerved and unbalanced. So I'm walking up, I'm there, and I'm away. Okay, and then the final task, quite simply, very simple again, is we're going to put two markers out, and we're going to work our way between them. For example, here, there, there, and I'm going again. 1 minute. How many times can you do that? Go for it. do is called the roulette. So it's going to see us stay in France and do what Zinedine Zidane used to do a lot in his playing career. And again, I'm going to give you different levels to practice at. So all you're going to do if you've never done it before and just want to get confidence doing it and build up some sort of familiarity, this is all you would do. So you would drag the ball back with one foot using the sole, and then you're going to drag it out to the side with the other foot. So you could walk your way through it like that. Okay, so we drag it back and then we drag it out. So drag back, drag out. And that just allows us to get around the defender. Now, once you've built up some confidence with that, you can put an obstacle in, you could try it a little bit more speed. You might want to walk through it rather than standing still. So we're going to go up to the defender, pull it out to the side, so we're pulling it away from them, and then we're going off in the other direction. So pull back, then pull out. So there, there. Okay. And get used to doing it on both sides. So we'll walk up to the ball, and there, and there. Okay, and I'm pulling it away from that defender. And then the very final time, yet again, we're just going to put one trainer in front of the other. And we're just going to get used to doing it multiple times. So we'll walk up to the defender, there, there. I'm keeping it close to me because then that allows me to then get past the next defender. And you'll do that over and over again for the full 60 seconds. So 60 seconds practice, on you go. Well done there on a good session. I hope that's given you some ideas on how to beat a defender. What I'd like you to go and do now is do a challenge which says you take any 3 of the skills out of the 8 that we've done today and put them all together and combine them. Okay, so go away and get practice in, have fun and stay safe folks. Well done.